catch us. Wish we had more time to spare. Want you around me like air. Can get my. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's damn YouTube? It's your girl, the goddess, and I'm back. Ooh, with another one. With another one.
Go girl.
Alright, y'all. So today's video is going to be about intention. Intention is everything. Okay? But first, before we get into the video though, I need you to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You hear me? Alright guys, you are more than welcome to think that anything I say on this channel is a bunch of tomfoolery. You are more than welcome to not believe or not agree with anything I say on this channel. You are more than welcome to think that I need psychiatric help and that I'm crazy. You are more than welcome to think what you want, because why? What you think is valid in your world, okay? If you think that Bigfoot and Sasquatch is real, you're welcome here, okay? If you think that the earth is flat, you're welcome here. You think that there's aliens exist, you're welcome here. This channel is about freedom of thought, okay? Alright, now let's get into the video. Alright y'all, so I'm gonna start doing my videos differently. Well, I'm gonna just starting them off differently. So one of my favorite YouTubers, she does this thing, she's a tarot reader, and she does this thing about, like, she kind of like treats her tarot readings like a therapy session, and she starts off with like 3 key words of the day, right? So I'm going to, and then, well, on social media I have been doing like these videos, these reels of me, you know, having these thoughts. All right, so I'm gonna start off my videos with thoughts of the day. Okay, so let's get into today's thoughts of the day. Well, today's thought. All right, so I was thinking, right? You know how they got those girls that, and no disrespect to women who do this, because well, let me get into it. So it's females that really like wear makeup all the time, right? Like, I'm talking about can't step outside, can't post a picture, won't show themselves on social media without their hair being done up and without makeup on or something on their, you know, on their face. Now, like I say, no disrespect to women who wear makeup. I wear makeup, okay? I am not against wearing makeup. But if you wear makeup all the time, like won't let people see you without it, won't post a picture without it on, or just put on a beat your face just to take a picture. And I'm not saying nothing is wrong with that either, but you should never, women who do that should never ever ever fix their mouth, fix their lips to rate another woman's beauty. Okay, so you know, I wear makeup, I just don't wear it all the time. I like makeup. I'm going to put on makeup, but I put on makeup when I dress up, when I get ready to be pretty and be cute, to enhance my beauty, when I enhance my look to go out and be pretty. Okay, that's when I wear makeup. But I feel like a person like me who is comfortable with themselves without makeup on, who can walk outside without makeup on, who can post beautiful pictures of myself without makeup on. Should not, a person who can't do that, should not fix their mouth to rate them. Okay? I just don't feel like you should. Because I overheard some hoes trying to rate somebody a 5. Talking about something. Why she going viral? She just a 5. Bitch, if you don't get your cake face ass the fuck out of here. Bitch, I'm a 10 with no makeup on. How about that? You only feel like you're a 10 with it. So I don't feel like you should ever. People are confident enough. If a woman is confident enough to come outside and in her own skin and feel confident, a woman who don't should never fix their mouth to rate nobody. Because honestly, you don't even feel comfortable with yourself without makeup on. Let's keep it all the way G. And like I said, there are women that I love who do that, who don't post themselves without makeup, who wears makeup all the time, who don't go nowhere without it. It's not no dig at you. But those women also are not sitting up on social media and worrying about why another person is going viral.
Now I know what y'all are thinking. I bet you she was light-skinned. Yep, she was. You know they hate not being the one. They hate when a dark-skinned girl gets more attention than them, over them, or the attention they feel like they should be getting. But you know, it's not their fault. It's society's fault. They've been gassed up their whole lives by the black community for their close proximity to whiteness.
Because she's only a 5. The fuck out of here. Girl, that was ridiculous to me. When I heard that, I was like, girl, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. No, but what her issue is that she wondering why her dude want me. She wondering why her dude is interested in me. That's what it is. And everything is not about what you look like on the outside. You have to be a good person. You have to be good, have good energy too. You can't just be a shitty ass person and expect for somebody to stay with you, and expect for him not to look elsewhere or be attracted to somebody that you may feel is lesser than you because of what they look like on the outside. Check yourself on the inside. And I see that, and that's another thing that I hate. This world is so fixated on. We've been so taught to solely look at a person's look, especially men, especially black men. Black men are so fixated on what a woman look like instead of her character, and then they wonder why they get stuck with bitter baby mamas or crazy exes and crazy cause you didn't pay attention to character. You didn't pay attention to character. You didn't pay attention to energy. You was more focused on what the fuck she looked like on the outside. And now you wondering how you get stuck in a situation like this. So that's my thought of the day, y'all. Let's get into the video. Alright. So intention is everything. Okay? your manifestations, or just with anything that you do, everything that you do, everything that you think, everything that you say, everything that you everything you do, everything you think, everything you say is what is how you're gonna attract and create and manifest the things in your life, whether you're aware or unaware. Okay? So when you do things with intention, do everything with intention, and then be mindful of your intention. Okay? Because when you have pure intention, you get pure results. When you have negative intentions, you get negative results. Okay? Now, let me get into what I mean by intention. So we're going to use curse words for an example. Like, my mother is an older mother. She was raised, real old school. And, old school people be like, don't say cuss words. Curse words are bad, which is crazy because she uses curse words herself. But she's one of those types of people. She's one of those types of people that feel like certain ones are worse than the other. Okay? And because ass, damn, and shit is her shit. But like words like the F word, and she'll say the B word when she feel like somebody deserves to be called that. And she will never say like the P word and the D word that used for private parts. Y'all know what I mean. She don't like those words. And and I grew up like that. She taught me that. She taught me that, and then when people did use those words and say those words, she would view them as like foul, as, people that were foul and people that were disrespectful and things like that. But then, once I started to be around people more and learning people, I started to learn that, people would say, they would say these curse words, right? But but their intentions weren't bad. Their intentions weren't negative. Okay? So once I learned that, I was like, oh wow, they aren't bad. They aren't bad people because they say curse words. They're not even trying to be derogatory when they say it. And so I try to explain this to my mama, but she's like extremely stuck in her ways or whatever. Like extremely stuck. You know how grown folks, older folks is. They ain't trying to change themselves for nothing. They ain't trying to be open-minded for nothing. Well, certain old folks, because I know it's certain ones I know some old folks that don't care, that'll say what they want to say, and you know what I'm saying, and whatever. But I tried to give her the example of like, how women nowadays are, they'll call themselves bad bitches. But in her mind, because you said bitch, it's like, oh my God, what, you calling yourself a bitch? You know what I'm saying? But like, these women mean it in a totally different way. It doesn't mean anything negative at all. It's actually very positive. You know what I mean? So, and then once I realized that, I'm good, how are you? And so once I realized that, words are just that, words. And you make the word mean. You give the words meaning, not the other way around. You see what I'm saying? So words are human creation. We created words to better and further communicate with each other. So you can say the same thing with the same words, and then it have a different intention. How you doing? Hey. And so that's when I realized it's all about intention. So you can affect somebody by saying something. Or let me say this: two people can tell you the same thing, but you can be affected differently. And so that's how the universe or God or Jah or Allah, spirit, whatever you may call it, works. It works through frequency. Your intentions is your frequency. It's not the word, it's your intentions behind the word. Okay? So same thing, like even with body language, you could be like, girl, or you could be like, girl, with a smile, you know what I mean? Or you could, say, girl, you crazy, with a smile and with, nice positive gestures. Or you could say, girl, you crazy, with a different facial expression, different gesture. And all of those things play a part in your intention towards something, or your intentions behind what you're saying or doing. Do you see what I'm saying? So intention is everything. Do everything with intention, and be mindful. Be mindful of your intentions as well. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why I wanted to make this video was because I was, doing my shadow work as always, as have I been doing for these last few months or so. Taking this time off, away from people, not on social media as much, posting and doing things as much, because I want to heal. I want to heal because I'm trying to get my manifestations to come in. I need to hurry up because it's raining. But doing my shadow work, I was able to pinpoint why a lot of things happened to me in the past, and why the things didn't go right, and the thoughts that I had during the time, and the way that I felt. I wasn't confident in it. I had negative thoughts about a lot of things, and you know what I'm saying. And I kept on being in this cycle of going through the same thing over and over and over again, not wondering why nothing ever turns out the way that it should, or why nothing never the way that I wanted to, or why things aren't progressing in certain areas. And not only was I sent, I told y'all about warfare, but I told y'all that warfare can only work if you feed the thoughts. Okay, so if you feed those thoughts, and it'll, then it will become it'll become what you believe, right? But, and then what I had was also an entity attachment. It is about to rain. But what I also had was an entity attachment. So I had to, it was a part of my energy. So I had to detach, which is something I'm still healing from. I'm still, doing a lot of shadow work or whatever, so that I can prepare, get my energy, align my energy with the things that I want to attract in my life. And slowly but surely, those things are happening, okay? And my mindset, I can already feel my mind changing, my energy feeling lighter, and things just feeling a lot better for me. Okay, but I remember exactly everything that the way that I was thinking, my thought process throughout those years, and why I kept on going through this cycle of bad luck, of just the same thing, and things not really progressing. So that's why I was guided to make this video. And that's all I have for y'all today. Y'all have a good one.